Hello everybody, it's Angela here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, very nice welcome to you, and if you are an existing subscriber, hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you a flip through of my latest journal that I've completed. It's a custom order for a very good customer on Shelley. We're calling this one Lovely Joy, so that's what this one's called. It is a monster of a journal. Shelley wanted a really big journal, so that's what I've produced. It took me ages, so I'm sorry for the long wait, Shelley. But here it is. So what we have is, we've got a fabric cover with this beautiful hummingbird on the front. We've tried to make that the sort of focus here. So I've got a Tim Holtz book plate, which I've written in the word lovely. And we have a joy metal tab thing here, which sari silk threads through. I've made that fabric flower, and then the other side, because we have such a huge spine here, I've used antique lace just to give it a little bit more extra detail, and then of course the mauve color is some other lace that I had as well. So on the back we've got these beautiful dahlias. It's a fabric journal, and that's sort of the whole cover. The alligator mouth is really big, and Shelley wanted pom-pom trim and lace on the inside, so that's what I've done there. I've used a combination of the beautiful mauve and the lilac tones here of sari silk and the turquoise, which sort of complements each other and the cover. So that's what the cover looks like. Measurements for the cover are, oops, wrong way. We've got 17 centimeters there, so that's just about 6 3/4 inches across, and this way measures 23 centimeters, which is 6, 7, 8, well, 9 1/4 inches that way. As I said, the spine measures 4 inches or 15 centimeters, and this alligator mouth is 18 centimeters, so we're looking at over 7 inches. So that's the size. It has 4 signatures and well over 250 pages. All right, so let's go inside. Oh yes, with everything front and back. So let's go inside here. Oh, a little bit came off. Right, let me just get this in frame here properly. So I think that will work. I'll have to sew the sari on. Okay, so as you can see, this is really chunky, so I'm going to try my best to show you what you properly. The inside of the book, I've used this vintage lace, which I've slow stitched with pink on the edge there. I hope you can see that. I'm not going to pull out every bit of ephemera because this is a big journal. I'll just say that I've put together a tag there, an envelope which I've made and laid up, and another one in the front there. So that's what we have in that pocket. This is just a beautiful page from Antique Papery. This is my take on, I think it was Yvonne Preston that did this on one of her tutorials, with a little envelope there which I've collaged on the top. Just one of Artie Maze's tags which I've put in there, and it has pockets over there, and I've just put in a few bits and pieces. So that's sort of my interpretation of that. This is one of these watercolor pages from Artie Maze's kit. Just a simple pocket that I've made there with bits of ephemera laid up, and use some die cuts with a butterfly button from Michelle from Tape and Twine. Thank you, Michelle. This is one of the tags I've made myself. Just put that in the back there, and this is a My Porch Prints page, and that is as well. This is just something I made myself, using a page to put in. I've got pockets over there, and I've put in some ephemera, but you also have a pocket over here if you wanted to put something behind there. So that's that. As I said, we've got lace on some of the pages, and we've got pom-pom on some of the pages. If I'd done it on every single page, this thing would never close. Right, this is what I've done. I saw Wendy's adventures, and Martina, I followed Martina's tutorial on this. That flips right round like that, and then you have your cards that go inside here. So I love that, and I've used that to go onto that page there. And that's just a tea stain paper which I've laid up with various mixed media. Here you can see it's just a page that I've added a little frame there, which is to give it a bit of dimension, and these beautiful thistles and Artie Maze's beautiful bead page with an envelope which tucks in over there in that tuck spot. Got a bit of fabric that I've laid up there. Some edging on this page. Just put an envelope and laid up a few bits of fabric, all sorts of bits and pieces, and we've got this beautiful Artie Maze bee page over there. Some more watercolor pages, thistles again. This is an altered book page pocket I made. You would have seen me do that on 5 on a dime. Just got a few bits of ephemera, journal cards and the like in there. Avocado dyed paper. Another pocket that I've made. It's got two sort of areas to put things in. And then I've just laid up over there. Vintage book page. Butterflies. Sort of a tucks, well, not a tuck spot, a triangular pocket that I've put in there. Here's another one of my tags that I've made, and these are the little folders that come from one of my Porch Prints downloads. Some more bits of ephemera into this triangular pocket, which I've just laid with some lace and a butterfly. Thought that went well there. Back of the avocado page. Some more trim watercolor pages, altered envelope with its little card that goes in there, bits of ephemera, back of the beekeeping page and the envelope, nice fabric flip there of a hummingbird and some sari. This is just something different. It's an envelope, but when you lift it up, there's another envelope and one in there, so you can hide all sorts of things. Sort of a faux front. Another sort of simple pocket that I've made and jazzed it up a bit and put in another one of those Artie Maze tags. I love these lilac and mauve shades. Beautiful. These are some of the pockets you would have seen on my Instagram that I make. Just tucked in a little bit of ephemera in there, and another tag that I've made on the back, and stenciling. Third page, a belly band with all sorts of bits of ephemera in. I'm not going to take them all out, just it'll take forever. Little simple pocket, some bits of ephemera in there, layered it up, and that's the end of the first signature. Hooray. Right, so we're on to the second signature now. Some more bee pages, another bee tag that I've made, go in the back there, and then obviously you can put little bits, and I've put something in there as well. One of the doilies from Bunny. Hi Bunny. And then just layered up a few bits. That's from Tracy Fox's Love Junk Journals, her faux tea cards there. Lovely daisy pages, altered envelope again, using some of those Rolodex cards which I've made. They go in there. Another belly band which I've stitched on there, beautiful bird picture. Some more bees. just laid up those labels. Another one of these cards. You can put something under there. More Artie Mays tags and journal cards. Another simple pocket that I've just made a little collage there. Put some bits in there. Another pocket, lots of pockets, lots of ephemera, lots of tags. I think I counted over 25 tags that I've made and put in here. Never mind the others. Okay, so here's another pocket. One of those watercolor envelopes I've put in there. And that just tucks into there. Another vintage page of birds. Some more. This is one of those altered music sheets I've made, laid up, fabric, everything on there. Put some ephemera in. Another one of those tags that I've made. Not sure how to put it back in. Right, so we'll stick that all in there. I love that picture. It's the middle of the second signature, one of those watercolor Artie Mays pages. Here's one of Artie Mays's envelopes, and I've just had a little dangle and I've put a little bit of collaging on over there. Nice edged, I think that is tracing paper underneath. The other side of that bird book. Another one of these where you can tuck in goodies over there, and of course at the back of that over there. Here's a bee page with some of the little bee tucks and some more bee ephemera. Tuck in over there. Another one of these beautiful hydrangea envelopes, just a simple envelope. I've put a butterfly edging on the edge, little bee dangle over there on an avocado page. That's the back of the avocado page, and a card that's in a CD envelope. Try to add a little bit onto some of the plainer pages, well, not that they're plain, but give them a little point of difference. Lovely. This is also an Artie Mays Dragonfly Delight, I think. Here's another one of those, don't want to break it, envelopes that I've altered. Got a card in there. Get in. And then you tea-dyed paper on the back, so that just slides in there. A nice tuck spot there. There's so much in here. It was really difficult to know when to stop with shoving in the ephemera. Just the other side of that altered envelope and more Rolodex cards. And again, I have just put in a card in the back there. Made my own sort of CD folder. Here we go. Another altered pocket. This one's really nice. What I've done here is used Amity Bloom's envelope. This is a heart-shaped envelope. Well, you make from a piece of heart-shaped paper like that, and then you fold that up. And I've just collaged it on the top there, so I thought that was quite sweet. More yellows. Another little simple pocket. Another tag I've made there. Just collaged again. Lots of fluff. Right, we're on to the third signature. Beautiful dragonflies, a tag from Artie Mays's kit and some more ephemera, handmade music pocket. There we go, that's beautiful colouring. These are all from, well, except for that, those are both from Artie Mays's kit. I've just stitched around them and added some little leaf ephemera just to break up the blues. And let's put that in there. The other side of that. Oh, this is from, this wallpaper I've made into a folder, was gifted to me by the lovely Tanya Samuels from Let's Get Creative. And I know that Shelley loves hydrangeas, so I've put that in here. Thank you, Sonia, for that. Beautiful purples, some blues again. Another one of my altered book page envelopes. So we've got one with bees this time. These come from my porch prints. I've just layered up a couple of things there. Some fabric and some paper ruffle. Put it onto one of my tea-dyed pages and put a bead dangle onto that. So there we go there. Then we've got this beautiful page from Antique Papery, which is probably one of my favorite butterfly pages. Oh, another flip, another fabric flip of a hummingbird. So let's just lift that up so you can see. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Here's one of the watercolor pages, more bee pages. Love those little nests. Another one of these tucks. This one's got some ephemera that I have just aged, put into there. I thought that fitted nicely. Layered it up with various bits, and again you can tuck some secret treasure or secrets in there, let's say. Back of an avocado page, and yet another tag that I made. You're going to be all tagged out, Shelley. Beautiful watercolor image from Artie Mays. Some layering on that edge there. Oops. This is from my porch prints. This is the what part of the folder set that I printed off and just put in a piece of ephemera. It was a whole set, and I've included all of them in here. Another antique butterfly page. This is an envelope that Martina presented to us on her first 5 in the Dime challenge. This is my sort of take on that, with a little tag that goes in the window envelope there. A little scrappy notepad using these doilies from Bonnie. A little flip there, some tuck spots, another doily. I quite like that. That's my take on that. More beautiful pages. Another side of the vintage butterfly page. Here's a glassine bag that I've altered. Lots of bits of pieces of ephemera in there. Oops, lost the place. That just slides in there. And then this is just another one of those tags that I've made that goes into the back here. Another watercolor page which matches beautifully with this avocado paper, and I've just done a little bit of decoupage there. Again, lots of layering fabric, lots of fabrics. I've got all sorts of die cuts and things going on in this little pocket, just with a few little bits of ephemera. I love those. Another beautiful hummingbird image I've stitched onto that, and the other side of the butterflies. Just some more ephemera in here, and another little pocket in there. Beautiful blues. A little flip out there. Another pocket over here with bits of ephemera. And yet another one of my tags going in over here. Right, we're on to the last signature. So here we have Ephemera's Garden. I've made another envelope here out of wallpaper, layered up. And look at that beautiful image of a little cheeky bird on the back. So that goes over here. And then these blues are stunning with the beehives. Another altered book page and a lovely bead dangle with hat made with love on it. This is one of those My Porch Prints folders, and it's got little bits of ephemera in it like that, all folds out. And I've just added a little bit of a layering and a little butterfly on the top of that. So I've stuck that in there. Another altered pocket and a beautiful tag to go in there. Avocado page that I've laid up with mixed media. I've got all sorts going on there. Another watercolor page, beautiful birds. Another simple pocket with lots of bits of ephemera, lovely mushrooms. Yet another little pocket in there, and another tag that I've made that goes in the back over here. Another altered glassine bag. We've got some bee ephemera there, some other kinds of tags, little bits of ephemera, and lovely layered butterfly with some fibers. And then another pocket. This is such a big journal, got so much in here. Gosh, I love that page. It's really lovely. I think this is one of the more recent antique papery pages I've got. Another pocket, a journal card, some ephemera, and a tiny tag that I've stuck in there. Artie May's page, a tuck spot with some ephemera there. I've layered it up. We've got another vintage book page, another one of these. I think this is from my Porch Prints, the Missiles collection. The middle of the signature there. The other side of the bird book. A tuck spot with some more ephemera which I've stitched around. Another tuck spot with some more ephemera. I've layered this up. This is an mushroom stamp that my dearest friend Dina from all the way from Canada, she makes the most beautiful journals, and her last ones were actually chocolate journals. She made this stamp for me especially, so I am absolutely thrilled. I did have a laugh because I said to her, "Oh Dina, what's your angel policy?" And she said to me, no angel policy, just an Angela policy. So I thought that was absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Dina. I'll put Dina's link down below and you can have a look at what she makes, her beautiful journals. So that's one of a kind. Thank you, Dina. You're a sweetheart. Right, and then I've got this, which is Gina from the Firefly Studio 67. This was her 5 and a dime, her first challenge, and I just love those colors that I've used for this one. And I love this concept, Gina. I use it all the time. Thank you. So this has got a journal card in here. This is an altered envelope. You can see this on Gina's channel as well. And then this is the back side. You can write there and you can stick some more things in there. It has another journal card at the back as well. I'm not going to pull everything out. So that's that. And then we're almost at the end. I've got another bee card. Can you believe it? In the back here with another journal card. Some more CD. Lovely butterflies. This is an actual envelope that I've altered from a book page. Tuck that in there. Some more of the watercolor pages, and this is my most recent 5 and a dime project with the little envelopes at the top there. You open it up and you've got a little tag over there. Layered it up there with some butterflies and beads, and then a narrow tag which goes in there. And you open this up again and you have the decoupage page over here with some stamping and butterflies, etc. So that was my latest 5 and a dime project, and that's on avocado paper, and that just turns over like that. That's why this is so chunky, because we just don't know where to stop, Angela. Here's another one of these layered pockets that I've made, if you can see that. Beautiful colors there with bits and pieces inside. Some beautiful page from Antique Papery again. and yet another floating envelope that I've altered. There you can see it. It says grow where you are planted. I've just layered that up very simply, and it's got a card if it ever wants to come out, and that goes in there as well. So that just, I've layered up on the back as well. So that goes over there. And then yet another another envelope that I've made with a beautiful Edith Holden book pages. Have a look at that beautiful bird, and some paper frills and some sari, and then some more layering on the back there. So that goes over there like that. And then you'll be glad to know we have reached the end of this journal, and I have just made a load of envelopes. Some are from Artie Maze's kit, these two are, and then these two at the back here are made from wallpaper, that one, and then this one as well. So I'm not going to take it all out. I'm sure this has gone on forever. And then I've just again put some handmade flowers I've just embroidered on the back there. So that is this massive journal. Well, thank you for watching. I hope this was inspiring for you. If you like what you saw today, then I'd love it if you'd leave a comment or like the video. Thank you all for being so supportive. I have the most wonderful friends that I've made through this community, and I want to just thank you all for your lovely words of kindness. I do so appreciate it, and I love watching everything that you make and create as well. So thank you again. I hope to see you really very soon, because I need to be doing the somebody challenged me, and that was Nikki Adigan. So I'm going to be doing another video very shortly and hopefully answering those questions. Thank you once again. I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Goodbye.